Appreciate it, bro. Appreciate it. I be trying.
On the road looking for a win against a Western Conference rival. The Houston Rockets are getting ready for this thing to get started. Thanks for joining us as we get set to bring you NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Here with Coach Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And patrolling the sideline for us again tonight, Allie LaForce.
I messed up.
On its way from Curry for two. And that one's off. He misses his first shot of the game. And Greg, these boys veterans really seem to have triggered a shift for the Rockets.
At the same time, it's going to be Houston's young talent that determines their future. And they've already shown they can make a major impact. Tenacious on the attack. Thompson is fantastic at finding lanes to the basket.
Puts the move on. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
That's how they like to see him operate. Big part of their attack.
Durant attacking.
And with that remarkable wingspan, coupled with the leaping ability, Durant does major damage on those drives.
And here we go with Thompson running it up the court.
Oh, shit.
And Vliet's with the bucket.
Well, he saw the defender back, and he got the look he liked from three and capitalized.
Here's Curry. It's good from the top of the key.
And how about when Curry gets fancy with it? His confidence is what allows him to pull off these moves.
Here's Thompson, and the layup's good off the glass.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Now here's Curry. They kick it out to Green. Shot clock at 5. Shot, high post. And it's Van Vliet with the rebound. Houston has come out of the gates quickly. Leading by 5. Shooting.
All right, I gotta stop him from getting in the paint.
He'll shoot 2 free throws. In GA, we know Coach Steve Kerr has been up front. In order to win, the Warriors need to take and make a lot of threes.
Well, it's the superpower of their best player, and the arrival of Jimmy Butler has provided some balance, but threes are still their best bet. Just shows you how impressive Curry's shooting ability is, that he can adjust for any distance.
Pass to Smith. Ball's knocked loose. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. Here's Podziemski.
Ooh, good stop and pop.
Three-pointer.
Well, and that's what you want. Get something out in space before the defense can get set.
And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
God damn, this steal.
And stolen by Thompson. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Substitution for the Rockets. Number 17.
The Warriors trailing. Curry with it. 6 points for him. The 15-footer, good. Curry's got 8.
Sometimes you have to ignore the analytics. There is value in the mid-range if that's who's shooting it.
Green with the ball. Picked up by Van Vliet. Here's Durant. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Rockets.
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnovers.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
So, GA, when you think about Steph Curry's legacy, he changed the way the NBA game is played.
Man, it is hard to find a player who's had the impact of a Steph Curry, making us rethink what is possible.
What?
Curry's endless range has really inspired a generation.
Tries it from the top of the key. KD with the bucket. 6 points for him. The Warriors leading. The shot from 20 feet away. Curry's shot is good.
On the offensive end, Curry both prolific and efficient.
KD draws the double. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Shot from the wing. And the Rockets getting another bucket right there.
Both teams racking up the points to start this game.
Yeah, and I'm sure both coaches would like to see more defensive intensity from their team.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. And here is Curry. 12 points for him. What a play. He simply brings it in at the buzzer.
And give him credit.
Pretty good. Looks like
of the time remaining.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1/4 of action so far. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Well, you know, the analytics guys would tell you a team shouldn't be taking this many mid-range shots, but clearly they're shooting them with confidence.
Well, he's going to have some explaining to do on the sideline about why he took that shot.
Yeah, you know, back in the day, you'd be taking a seat. Now, unfortunately, it seems like we see too many ill-advised shots.
And you look at these Rockets, Greg, pretty fearsome on the defensive end.
I mean, great length and athleticism on the wings, and a defensive-minded coach in Ime Udoka. They'll make you work for it, no doubt about it.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForge on the sideline.
Thank you, guys. The Rockets have brought in the right veterans. Coach Ime Udoka said, quote, their approach rubbed off on our entire team. We can only teach so much, but you have to have guys that have carved out their niche in the league with that edge and that defensive mentality. It was invaluable for our team. Kevin, back to you.
You know, they've got that grit. Thank you, Allie. The kick out to Holiday. Houston moving the ball around. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Şengün. That one's off. Still out of sync. Pass to post. Fires from deep. Oh, Curry from 3.
Yeah, he was gone after that one.
Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan along with Tim Legler and Greg Anthony. And our reporter on the sideline tonight, Allie LaForce. We're in Georgia. The Hawks are playing before their hometown crowd here in Atlanta. Now, here is Young. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Really unacceptable letting Porzingis get that kind of positioning. Once he's established, it's over.
And Tim, the improvement for the Detroit Pistons keyed by acquiring veteran floor spacers. You must like that aspect, am I right?
Yeah, I love that, Kevin. The fact that they have a star offensive player and they went out and added guys that can create more space for their best player and also can become a
I gotta make that. That's my bad.
That's just unlucky. You don't mind him taking that shot at all.
Harris. Cunningham looking around. 6 to shoot. Three-pointer. Rebound, Atlanta. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Young with the ball. Picked up by Harris. Young outside. Johnson out to Porzingis. Fires for three.
There we go.
Triple. Porzingis has got 5 now.
And Porzingis will make you pay if you collapse off of him. That's just inviting trouble.
Pass to Harris. And here's Ivy. Here's the three. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss. Young outside. And it's Jaden Ivey with the foul. That's his first foul.
Detroit substitution. Number 55.
Atlanta with the ball. Pass to Daniels. Back to Porzingis. And Jalen Duren picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Here's Porzingis. And that one drops.
Tough.
7 points in the game.
And nice use of size by Porzingis inside, able to practically play on top of the D.
Nailed from three-point land.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Jim, what a ride it's been for sharpshooter Duncan Robinson.
Well, there is no doubt about it, Kevin. He's the only player ever to take part in both a men's Division III and Division I championship game. Then, after going undrafted, he goes on to start in the NBA Finals. He has really come a long way.
And so it's Atlanta with it, following the three by Detroit. Here's Porzingis. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
And the soft touch for a guy Porzingis' size. He shoots it so well from the mid-range.
Oh, hell no. Why he just knocking it
That's
down?
in, coming off the assist from Cunningham.
Man, he is feeling it from three-point range. All of a sudden, he just can't miss.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thank you. The Hawks are trying to involve everyone to take some of the load off Trae Young. Coach Quinn Snyder said, we've been intentional about that. Trae can't do this by himself, and he knows that. Frankly, no player can. Figuring out the ways he can be efficient has been the idea, and he's been making those plays. Kevin?
Okay, Allie, thanks.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
There's the triple. Detroit with the rebound. Outside for Robinson. Bangs home the trifecta. Robinson's got 12.
And we're playing about as much defense as they did there. Not nearly enough.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Young, no good.
Yeah, and he had the D tangled up there with that patented crossover. Just couldn't convert the finish.
Robinson misses. Rizage with it. No good on the last second.
All right.
There.
You gotta stop dunking Robinson. He's been hitting.
So far as we finish the first quarter. Pistons ahead as they end the first quarter. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
Outside Robinson. Pistons passing it around. Back to Cunningham. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Duran. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. Robinson misses. The Hawks trailed by 3. In GA, the Hawks going young, trying to build a sustainable model for success.
Yeah, most of their starters not yet scratching.
I gotta read that quicker. That's my bad.
There's going to be some growing pains, but they're showing plenty of promise.
Jalen Duran has certainly forced him in this NBA. He's a nightly double-double.
Well, he looks like a bouncer at a nightclub, but you forget how young this guy is. If he keeps improving like this, Kevin, he has a chance to be one of the premier bigs in this league.
I was going to say the same thing about you, but I'll call you a Greek god as opposed to a bouncer in a bar. How's that?
I much prefer the Greek god description.
They grabbed their own miss. Shots good
God
by
damn,
Duran.
box him out.
Duran's got the lead up to 4 now for the Pistons.
Well, when you grab the offensive rebound, you're already right there at the rim. It makes the putback that much easier.
Fires, high post, and he hits the jump shot. Young's got his second basket of the game.
He's smart at using the screen there to just create space. Young, very reliable in that pick and roll.
Well, the defense needs to be better there. They gave way too much space.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. So both teams making some changes here. Tim, these days, things are changing for modern NBA big men.
Well, there is no doubt when I played, every team had 4 or 5 legitimate post players, and the ball went in to the low post regularly throughout the game. I think now the difference is you have to have versatility in your game. Teams are looking for bigs that can shoot it, handle it, and facilitate.
Valuable pieces for sure. Here's Stewart. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Now it's a 7-point Detroit lead.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Well, he saw the opportunity, and he went for it. I love his competitiveness.
With the fadeaway. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Here's Ivy. And slam dunk by Ivy.
And man, can Ivy fly. I mean, a big-time finisher.
Now, Alexander Walker. Still scoreless. That's a miss, his second after 2 shots. Robinson for 3. With the drive. And the dunk by Robinson.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Yeah, I mean, when you're fighting back, you cannot give up plays like that.
It's good. Kennard got his first points of the game. Detroit leading by 7. And last season, Tim, Paul Millsap retired. He was an all-star in each of his 4 years in Atlanta.
Well, he helped guide the Hawks to the Eastern Conference Finals back in 2015. That team overachieved through chemistry, and this group hopes to do the same thing.
Here's Porzingis. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And in the paint, Porzingis doesn't give the defense any opportunity there. He just stays aggressive and draws the foul.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. And that
no way he missed.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. All right, Legs, follow me here. You look at the rise of teams like Detroit. There's a lot to be said for having young legs.
Well played, Kevin. Well played. And look, today's game exacts a physical toll. And if you think of it, that's especially true when you're playing a team like the Pistons. They play fast and they hit hard.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Yes, sir.
Trae Young is learning to become more of a threat when he's off the ball. He said at every level there's a different type of game. Now, knowing the NBA game, I'm more patient, understanding how the game is, how to control it from the beginning to the end, and how you need to win. Back to you guys.
Okay, Allie, we thank you for the report. Porzingis can't hit. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Here's Ivy. Good work there as it goes. Ivy's got 4 points this quarter.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. The Pistons on top, up by 4. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for the Pistons. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Outside Robinson. Banked in off the glass. Robinson's got the first basket of the third quarter for the Pistons.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Pass to Daniels. Inside. Porzingis goes straight to the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. That's on Jalen Duren. He's made one and missed one so far in the game. And Greg, everyone talks about the importance of basketball IQ. Can you win in the NBA with a low IQ team?
Boy, it would be tough. I mean, there's a reason younger teams typically don't win at the highest level. You need
gotta put somebody else on him because he's just shooting right over him.
Experience and learn from those lessons.
Now, here is Young. 6 points for him. Riza in the corner. Spins. Scores off the spin. Riza has got his second bucket of the game to go.
Well, Riza has decent size, and he uses it well at time to put points on the board.
On the way, Harris. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. Riza has done a lot to quiet the doubters after being the #1 overall pick in 2024.
Well, in a draft without a lot of star power at the top, the Hawks took the kind of prototype wing you can't have too many of. And he has made good on that pick.
5 on the clock. Pass to Harris. A 3-ball. Here's Duren. Another miss. Boy, they had their chance.
The thing is, if you don't grab the rebound next time, bro.
And here's Young. With the teardrop. And the shot is good. Young's got 8.
When you watch Young, there's that courage to his game.
And then Cunningham with the dunk.
And sometimes
he's not shooting. I'm about to go to the zone.
Into your own hand.
Yeah, right. It's okay to be selfish when you have a chance like that.
Well, that's an explosive move right there, and it was perfectly timed.
Mr. Porzingis. And here's Young from the arc. It's hauled in by Harris. Detroit leading by 4. Thompson outside. Now Duren. Back to Thompson. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Bounce pass Young. Left side, Porzingis. In Atlanta again with the bucket.
Keep getting it to this man. I mean, once Porzingis catches fire, there is no putting that out.
Cunningham drives in. Over to the left wing. Duren down low. Out to Harris. Just 4 to shoot. No good with the triple. The Hawks trailing. Here's Young. Again,
yes, sir.
Good for 2.
Such a creative ball handler. Young has an ability to carve out room for himself with his dribble.
Robinson on the wing. Pass to Duren. And stolen by Daniels. Porzingis with the ball. He's got 19. Here's Young. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for the Pistons. Harris outside. Pass to Cunningham. And they double up Cunningham. Robinson for three. Porzingis with the rebound.
Good defense, fellas.
Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Now, Alexander Walker, still without a basket. Over Ivy. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Oh, and that's a monster shot.
Oh, I know y'all saw that.
And the lead is theirs heading into the final quarter.
We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Here's Alexander Walker. And there's the drive. Rebounded by the Pistons. Down low. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
A solid passer at his position. LeVert excels at finding his teammates when they're open.
Outside Daniel. Pass to Kennard. Here's Alexander Walker. Clock at 6. Unloads from 13. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Out left to the wing. Pistons passing it around. To the paint. Ball stolen. Fast break, the Hawks. Here's Daniels. Up and in on the layup. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Hawks.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
Ivy. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
Shot clock at 6. Here's Alexander.
Oh, you got to make that.
Misses off the right iron. Now, here's Ivy. To take the lead. Detroit, no good that time either. And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. He's not taking any chances. He wants to huddle them up right away. take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Well, Quinn Snyder had some words for his team over the break. Coach had a clear message for his team. He said, quote, let's finish the job out there. It's ours for the taking if we can just get it done. So it sounds like he's hoping they can close out this game strong, guys.
We appreciate it, Allie. Thank you. Stolen by LeVert. Now Detroit.
Hey, good defense, Trae Young.
And so it's Young who brings it up for the Hawks. A great fourth quarter. Just giving up 2
I don't know why I
points.
shot that. That was stupid.
The Pistons trailing. And here's Ivy. Here's Robinson. Down he goes for 3. Well, as we move into the fourth, it's been an even game.
Guys, teams have exchanged the lead 5 times thus far.
Young got it to go off the glass.
This is why people are just so high on Young, because he comes through with big shots in the game.
Ivy with it. Outside Harris. It's Ivy. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Robinson.
Good defense. That's all he wanted to do. I already knew it.
And it's the Hawks ball. They lead by 1. Young fires. The 20-foot jumper. Good. And the Pistons with possession here. Outside Harris. Shot clock at 5. Oh, that is a...
Oh, that's so garbage.
They needed that bucket. And leave it to Harris to go get it. He knows when it's time to take things into his own hands.
Now Young.
Yes, sir.
On this guy.
Completely unfazed by what's at stake. That's just clutch.
Here is Cunningham. Outside Harris. 6 on the shot clock. Releases from 15. Duran.
Porzingis has been getting killed on the boards all game.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
And he showed you great timing as well. Offensive rebounding, one of his specialties.
Trae Young.
I did not mean to do that.
And J.B. Bickerstaff is called a timeout.
Damn.
No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. Guys, what are their best options now?
Always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
I am really curious to see what he's got in store here.
Making a switch here. Cunningham.
Excellent defense. Thank you.
Doesn't go in. And he commits the intentional foul.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
Good on the first, and that will put them up by 2. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 3-point game.
And does the pressure affect you? Nope, not that time. Not for players who practice these moments. Well executed.
And J.B. Bickerstaff is called a timeout. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. What do you think we're going to see here?
And they need a 3 to
to tie. But look, they've got enough time here to find
Oh, my God, of course.
They can run it there off the inbound, make sure they get it in the hands of their best shooter.
Cunningham ain't hit a 3 all game, and he hit that deep-ass 3.
Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here.
Ball's even going to Porzingis or Young. I'm using my other timeout.
Porzingis.
I should have used it.
And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. We'll get right back to the action when we return. These teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters, and now we head to overtime. Should be a blast. Now, here's Cunningham. Takes it inside.
Hell no. He's
Doesn't
stripping.
go. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Porzingis with the ball. Picked up by Harris. Rebounded by Thompson.
I thought about it too long. God
Bring it
damn,
up
bro.
for the Pistons. Tim, at one point, your dream was to play professional baseball. Why did you switch?
Kevin, it really came down to this. Hit a growth spurt when I was 14 years old, and I decided to go try this basketball thing that first year in high school. As it turns out, what I fell in love with, I didn't need anybody else to get better. I had an insatiable work ethic. It lent itself to hours and hours on the basketball court by myself.
That is such an interesting perspective. On the clock. Now Cunningham. That one misses. And now here comes Young leading the break.
And how about the find by Trey, making sure he keeps his teammates involved.
We're in overtime and 90 seconds gone here in what has been a great one so far. One-handed!
And Levert with that slashing approach coupled with the outside shot. Boy, he is not an easy cover.
Young outside. Porzingis. Young outside. The long shot, no good. The Pistons leading. Around 2 minutes into overtime now. It's been a good one. Count it!
Yes, sir. Kay Cunningham embracing the role of a leader.
Young looking it over. From 17 feet away. They can more or less wrap it up right here.
This has to be a very smart possession.
And here's Cunningham. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
No time to waste on this possession.
They're going to have to act quickly right here.
Damn, of course he missed
And
it.
this is what dominating the glass looks like. He just cannot be contained.
He just wants the ball more than anybody else on the floor, and it's ending up in his hands as a result.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. There's 18 seconds left to play in OT, and this battle continuing.
Number 55, Duncan Robinson.
Guys, they're holding on to the slimmest of leads.
Yeah, and you can't afford to let that thing get any slimmer.
And an intentional foul right there.
Team seconds. At the line for the Pistons.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the seconds. And he does get the second one. And that puts them up by 5. Here's Porzingis. Now Johnson. And there's the 3.
That's the right pass to make. Beautiful job.
And so it's the Pistons who come out on top here. They had to scrape and claw to push it to overtime, but they really came on in the extra period.
What a ride. I mean, I thought it might end in regulation, but you know what? They came through big and did exactly what was necessary once we got into OT.
I can't believe I just lost to that dude, bro. This is crazy.
I'm
Sick on that
Anderson,
one.
along with Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, our reporter, Allie LaForce. So Boston will get the first possession. Pass to White. Back to Simons. And count it from 19 feet away. This game could be like a tennis match, Grant, with the ball racing from one side of the court to the other.
Yeah, BA, you can get whiplash watching these teams run up and down the floor. They like to get it and go without any hesitation.
And the call will be against Derek White. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Antetokounmpo.
Oh, way they gave him that.
That's
That's insane.
The official saw contact while he was going up.
Thank you.
For everything
Ball
else
on
he's
line.
accomplished, Giannis hasn't quite mastered the three-point shot.
And you know, he hasn't had to, BA. You want him inside, hitting on those high percentages, shutting down the lane defensively, and, of course, controlling the boards.
Let's go, Tatum.
A nice shot by Tatum.
You want to run your offense through him, a reliable scoring option.
About a minute played here so far in the first. Turner, no good. Tatum looking it over. Over Kuzma. And Boston again with the bucket.
Good to see Tatum square himself up and knock down those pull-up jumpers. When he does that, unguard him.
I should have jumped. I know what he's going to do. I just got to bring my center over quicker.
Flash by Antetokounmpo. I mean, just an insanely talented athlete who loves to punish that rim.
To the paint.
Okay, man, you gotta finish that, bro. You too big to be missing that.
Here's Antetokounmpo with the second effort, and he lays it up and in.
Look, we know Giannis can get it done inside. Defense will have to try much harder to stop him in there.
Pass to White. Here's Brown. 6 on the shot clock. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And they'll give that one to Miles Turner.
And Brown is a guy who is hunting contact. Defenders have to be more cautious around him when they're defending.
And both free throws good for Brown. Grant, the thing about Jaylen Brown, he doesn't need a lot of space to get his shot off.
You know, B.A., he has a quick release and rises high on his jumper. Has a great up fake and can stop on a dime. Usually all the space he needs to find his shot.
Now here's Tatum. Again, the miss by Boston.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it. And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact. Those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
Here's Simons. Goes up on the wing. That one's good for 2.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it. And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
And here's Turner from the arc. And he misses again. Now 0 for 3. Simons outside. Here's Tatum. The rebound by the Bucks. There's 1:40 left now in the first quarter. Over to the wing. Antetokounmpo outside. And that makes him 3 for 4.
I gotta jump next time, man.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him. Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on
and one.
Not there. Man, Simons is such a skilled two-guard. Fantastic at keeping his balance through contact.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. Such a unique player, Clark. Miles Turner. He's both a floor spacer and a rim protector.
There aren't too many guys like that in the league, B.A. I mean, those are two
Hey, let Miles Turner shoot all game if you want.
Sets, and to have them in one big guy like Turner, that's certainly something you relish and appreciate.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, Jaylen Brown is rounding out his game in all facets. He said, I've definitely worked on my playmaking, just being able to see the floor, making great reads, creating for my teammates, and putting pressure on the defense. Back to you, Ryan.
Allie, thanks for the report. Here's Simons. The Bucks getting their last shot to go. White on the wing. Driving in. Here's Brown. Giannis Antetokounmpo.
That was good, JD. Rhythm shooting. I've been using rhythm shooting since 25, so I've been using that ever since.
Now here's Tatum. Over Turner.
Should have made that.
And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Now Anthony. Stolen. And so the first quarter is in the books. Celtics out in front, up 7. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in a moment. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, guys, what do you think about the Celtics here in this one?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops. They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
Inside, it's hauled in by Portis. The Bucks trail by 7. And we know how loyal Giannis is to Milwaukee, but trade rumors continue.
Yeah, it's just the reality when you have a superstar player, but not much of a title shot. The sense is Giannis deserves to make another run at it somewhere.
Money.
Three-pointer goes up, three-pointer goes down for White.
Boy, White is a capable three-point shooter now, and he does not need a lot of space or time to get off his shot.
Pass to Sims. Here's Rollins. Still without a bucket. Portis for three. Buries it from three.
That's how you up the ante.
44 and 19, I think. Last time I looked at it.
From long range, I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now here's Simons. 9 points in the game. Three-pointer.
I missed that.
Rebound by Sims. The Bucks trail by 7 to the middle. Here's Trent. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Different look from Milwaukee. Close them in on 2 minutes played here in the second.
Oh, he went to a 2-3. All right, hold on.
Side out.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
I hope he stays in this too. Oh, he got out of it.
And here's Pritchard. Outside Tatum. Back to Pritchard. Lets it go from deep.
I pray he stays in this jump.
Pritchard's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. You know, Grant, for all his competitive nature, Tatum has a pretty calm demeanor. You appreciate that?
Yes, indeed. As a team leader, a father, a role model, and a professional, you can't ask for much better than Jason Tatum. He is the real deal.
Just 2 to shoot.
Oh, Jason Tatum's just nasty.
Tatum gets the bucket.
Well, Tatum can find the shot he wants just about anywhere.
Yeah, I play with the Sixers. He doesn't have like that crazy hitch like he did in 25.
A little extra
It's not really. I don't think he really has the hitch no more, if I'm not mistaken. I'm gonna use them next to make sure. But his jump shot wasn't as bad as it was last year.
They've been the more efficient team.
Well, you know, it's been all high.
Last year, if you really had to like practice with him to time his jump shot. That jump was crazy.
Back to Turner. There's the three. Finally gets one to go. That makes him 1 for 5 in this game.
Well, in the way the game is played in this day and age, it really is beneficial to have a big man who can stroke it from deep. And Turner is definitely of that ilk.
Woo! Stay in that zone,
I
please.
think that was going in. White's got 6 here in the quarter.
And just totally relentless.
No way he made that.
Increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know.
Yeah, all right. Norman Powell's jumper is definitely better because his last year had that crazy hit
Picking
too.
up a basket just moments ago. Outside Pritchard. Boucher on the screen. Right side Tatum. Over on Antetokounmpo. And it's Tatum missing. Bucks trail by 9. Antetokounmpo outside. It's stolen by Tatum. Over to the left wing. Three-pointer Pritchard. And again, Boston with the triple. And breaking down some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Celtics.
Yeah, good defense. Way to use the hand.
Plenty of steals in the early going. Keeping the opposition there off balance.
Outside Tatum. And stolen by
Oh my God, he's just letting the computer shut me. Niggas be so scared in this
for the
jump.
Bucks. Giannis soars in for the fast break.
It's all good though, I ain't tripping.
You know, that's a nice little shot to have in your repertoire. Just a lovely touch on that little flaw from Antetokounmpo.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Celtics lead by 12. White on the wing. Tatum with it. With 4 on the clock. And Boston again with the
Tatum
bucket.
is nasty, man.
Kuzma outside. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so it's the Boston Celtics up 14 as we wrap up the quarter. They just can't miss right now. Every shot they're taking, you assume, is going in. We'll be right back. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway.
Excellent defense.
Antetokounmpo can't connect. And last season, Grant, the sale of the Celtics franchise.
I wanted that one so bad.
$6.1 billion. It seemed like a lot at the time.
Well, yeah, that was until the Lakers sale hit 11 digits last summer, BA. But in both cases, basketball decision-making doesn't change right away. In the case of the Celtics, the governorship doesn't transfer until 2028.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, the Celtics trying to keep that laser.
Yep, stay in that zone.
Joe Mazzulla said, quote, the closer you are to winning, the easier it is to become distracted by things that you can't control, things that don't matter. Mindset, discipline, and mental toughness are what separate you. Back to you.
Staying dialed in. Allie, thanks very much for the report. This will be his 3rd free throw of the game. Well, Grant, offense is trying to stretch the D to the breaking point, but it goes beyond just 3-point shooting.
Yeah, there's how you position on the perimeter.
Yeah, people still be doing that too. I haven't gotten it done to me not too much as like last year.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Brown gets the bucket.
Yeah, last year was a pain because, I mean, they picked tier 3. They switched either to OKC or all-time team. It's just like, bruh.
Simons with a steal. Here's Tatum.
Yeah, he done after that one. To be honest, it's kind of like, I think it's like the same, to be honest with you. Because you still got like a wait like a little second before you release it. Yeah, I think that should be like a separate like lobby for that or something like that. But it shouldn't be with the regular teams. That's just kind of crazy. I'm gonna shoot with Grimes first to see. Cause I can't remember how his jumper is. I know it's way faster than last year's. I just forgot how it is.
Oh boy, we've got a good one for you right here on 2K.
Yeah, rim runners on this game is insane.
Joined by Grant Hill and Tim Legler. This is Brian Anderson, and we'll have Allie LaForce reporting for us. Now here's Oubre. Lets it go from deep.
Yeah, it's not too bad. It's like a little hits, but it's not too bad. Like last year. Last year, you kind of like, it felt like he had to hold the jump.
Home court advantage for the first time in over a decade, Grant.
Yeah, the fourth.
And of course, he makes that shit. Okay.
With a blend of youth and experience on the roster, this is a team built to win now and into the future.
Here's Maxey after Indiana picked up the 3 with their last shot. From the high post, Embiid misses. Halliburton for 3, and it's Philadelphia with the rebound. And we're about a minute into the first. George outside. Picked by Oubre. Pulls it from 20. George.
Damn, don't do that to him, Paul George.
Oh, my. You have to respect the aggressiveness he plays with. Ooh.
Here's Nembhard. Driving inside. Excellent D there from Embiid. Outside Oubre. Outside Maxey. It's George on the wing. Screen by Embiid. 4 on the clock. And then Embiid with the dunk.
And there's the process at work. Embiid rolls off the pick and right into scoring position.
Here's Siakam. And Siakam with the slam.
Yeah, he gives up a few inches to most of his matchups, but his ability to rise above always gives him a chance.
Now here's George. Lets it fly. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right
What
there.
the hell was that?
And Siakam with the slam.
The defense just can't let Siakam get inside positioning like this because he's looking to duck it home.
To the middle. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. And the Pacers making a change here.
Checking in for the Pacers.
And Halliburton has got the ball here for the Pacers. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Rick Carlisle and I got a chance to talk for a bit. Coach knows that Joel Embiid is going to get his fair share of trips to the line, and he told me that's a part of his game, and he's great at it. If he can bait us into contact and still find a way to get a shot up, it's going to take a very disciplined approach from us tonight on Joel. We'll see if they're up for the task. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Well, Grant, if you had to say, is there anything you think is underrated about Embiid?
You know, B.A., I think it's his intelligence. Joel's a heady player. Sometimes big men don't get enough credit for their smarts on the court. Embiid knows the game.
Now here's Grimes. He's scoreless. Screened by Embiid. Grimes' shot is up.
I mistimed that.
Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
He didn't quite get ahead,
The hell did I do?
but he did enough to affect the miss.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
And timeout called by Rick Carlisle.
Bro, how is Embiid almost already tired already?
We've got 1:13 left to play in the first. On the wing, Matherin. Good, and it's Walker who picks up the assist.
And Matherin is an impressive scorer.
Bro, he's blowing
Skilled
past
at
me like it's
finding
nothing.
ways to convert around the rim.
George, left side. Pass to Maxey. Here's Grimes. Got it. Good job in the low post. Already 7 lead changes. These teams are really going after each other.
It's been a brutal game to play, but a fun one to watch.
Now here's McConnell. Here's Shepherd. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
What? Come on, man.
That's what their goal is. Get high quality looks.
2-second difference between shot and game clock. Here's Maxey.
I wanted that.
Walker pulls down the board. Here's Matherin to the left side wing. And here's Shepard for three. And that's not going to go. And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Indiana ahead. They lead by 1. And some good action in the books as we get
I hate games like these because it's like dog fights you know you see him being.
And a moment here to
it's
take
just
a
like
look at
it's
the
just
scoring
hell to play
breakdown
like.
for the Pacers.
The way they just continue to drive right at the defense, they've really been overwhelming them when they do this.
Well, injuries a nightmare for the Sixers.
Nice step back.
Last season, a league-high 55 different starting lineups.
Yeah, BA, and their lowest win total since 2016. But some silver linings. Jared McCain was on track for Rookie of the Year before he went down, and Quentin Grimes also.
See what I mean? Like,
that's good.
Like, that's just crazy.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Yeah, it's been a close matchup, which we expected, and this could very well come down to some big shots at the end.
And Grant, while most didn't expect it, last season the Pacers made the second NBA Finals appearance in their franchise's history.
Yeah, BA, there's so much belief right now in that locker room. They never feel like they're out of a game, and that makes them dangerous.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. The Pacers are all about winning, and Coach Rick Carlisle said our young players are having to earn their way. They're not being given anything. It's the only way to do things, in my opinion. If you want to build championship habits, you got to do it on a merit-based, accountability type of basis. Back to you.
Bruh. Oh, my goodness, man.
And the basket by Siakam.
One of them games.
I like seeing Siakam glide towards the rim, using his athleticism to his advantage.
Here's Maxey. Pacers with a rebound. Second quarter here, just over a minute and a half played. To Shepard. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
And nobody putting out much of an effort to stop him.
Surprising, in a close game, a lack of energy on defense.
When every possession matters, your defense has to be better.
Here's George. That one's in there.
Good handoff.
George has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Hey, what up, Daniel?
Such a pure score. If George finds his shot, it's almost as good as in.
And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. And here's McConnell. He'll bring it up to the Indiana Pacers.
I don't know what he was thinking. Maybe settling a score with his coach?
That was a complete lapse in judgment.
Oh, Embiid!
Hey, I gotta get used to the little alley-oops now, because, like, they changed the buttons as you about to finish it, so it ain't just square anymore.
Anyone who is truly untouched around him.
Well, I tell you what, that trade, BA, made me realize nobody in this league is immovable. You just don't know what the future holds, and I think fewer guys will stay with one team their entire careers.
That was a shocker for sure. Here's Maxey. Top of the key jumper, no good. Indiana leading. Pass to McConnell. Halliburton up top. Here's Halliburton on the take. And the layup is good off the glass. Halliburton's got 7.
He can move around with the big boys. Halliburton not giving in on the interior.
Here's Embiid. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway. Pacers leading by 3. Here's McConnell. Excellent D there from Embiid. And the 76ers with possession. For 3, George. Ooh, he's locked in. Drains his 5th shot in his many attempts.
Yeah, just a drop in the bucket for PG-13. He will roast you from the corners if you let him.
Halliburton on the attack. 1:05 left in the first half. Ball flying with a baseline jumper. Shoots it from the high post. Maxey, that's good.
Trying to get this game over with. I don't even know why this shit's so
close. The control Maxey has is really impressive.
Here's Halliburton. Rebound by the 76ers. Let's see if they want to go 2 for 1 here, Graham.
Hey, looking at the clock, I'd say yes.
Screen by Embiid. And so the ball out of bounds. Embiid touched it last.
Yeah, he was surprised by that. I don't think he knew the pass was for him.
Indiana trailing here. Halliburton left side. Neesmith on the wing. Back to Nembhard. Here's Halliburton. Up again. Bradley. That's good.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over.
Yeah, I know. What I'm about to do at halftime, I'm gonna go in the zone and force him to shoot.
Got the ball right inside. Such a well-timed pass.
Halliburton for 3. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. The Sixers on top, leading by just 2. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half
of the
game that's been fairly even so far.
Get to the rim all the damn time.
That'll be a 5-second call.
As this game tightens up, it's even more important to take care of the basketball.
A 3 from the inbound. Oh, nice shot by Grimes.
Yeah, his jump on here way better than 25.
And we're playing a basketball.
Way easier to time.
Not nearly enough.
Unable to get the ball in bounds, and they got called for a 5-second violation. And Philadelphia has possession.
I should have made that.
5-point lead, biggest of the game. That one's good for
Man, they gave him that.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
And for the Sixers, the growth of Tyrese Maxey has meant everything, Grant.
Oh, my. His growth, both with his play, but also with his leadership, has meant a lot. And he has such a joyful energy. It really helps pull his team together. A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, getting a high percentage look right out of the locker room to start the second half. Exactly what they were looking for.
Here's Maxey.
Ooh, Maxey.
Philadelphia.
And that's a tough shot to defend.
I think they are, but the problem is the difficulty online is all-star, so you get a little bit of leeway with that. But like Hall of Fame, it has to be a green.
Siakam pulls down the board. Halliburton for 3. Philadelphia grabs the miss.
But I played one of my boys on Hall of Fame, and like there was certain layups that you know weren't greening. You can't get away with that on Hall of Fame.
George. Over Siakam.
Thank you. Get out of here. Yeah, but yeah, honestly, I think they should up the difficulty online because it should kind of, I don't know, it's just kind of easy. Nah, for real, bro. He was getting on my damn nerves. I don't even know why I was close in the beginning like that. This is my first time using Trailblazers on stream. Every time I use Trailblazers is like for regular video, but finally using in person. Against the Thunder too, I don't even care. Yeah, Hall of Fame, yeah. If you're wide open, you can still miss it if you mistime it. Which I don't mind. I don't really care. I like that challenge. That ain't no problem to me. Which specific teams you talking about on in Kobe's era? And he left. Damn, I hate that. I really wanted to use Portland. That's crazy, bro. I be hate when they do that. Fuck it, I'll use the Suns. Look at that man's defensive rating. He got a half star.
Thanks for tuning in, everyone, to this broadcast of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson, I'm Kevin Harlan. And our very own Allie LaForce has the sidelines covered for us tonight. Outside, Green. Possessions can't end until somebody grabs a rebound. Greg, two of the best on the boards.
And one.
Are facing off tonight. They prioritize rebounding.
And getting those extra possessions can really break a team's will. When excellent rebounding teams play, everyone has to work a little harder to secure the ball.
And for Green, it's about focusing on taking high percentage shots. When he does this, he's an effective player.
Now here's Brunson. Brooks grabs the board. Green with the ball. Brunson picks him up. Back to Green. The high post shot rebounded by Towns.
He didn't help over. I had a clear lane.
Anunoby. From past the arc. Rebound by the Suns. And last season, Greg, Devin Booker became the Phoenix Suns' all-time leading scorer.
Yeah, he passed.
Stop and go.
To achieve that feat. Booker is a guy that wants to be a Sun for life. So I expect him to break even more franchise records.
Towns in the corner. Back to Anunoby. And again, it's the Knicks missing. Quick start for the Suns in this one. For three, Booker. It's rebounded by Anunoby.
I should have hit that out wide open.
On the wing, Bridges. Brunson surveying the D. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Towns. Pass to Booker. Shot clock at 5. To the inside. And finished off.
Unsurprisingly savvy pass by Booker, setting another guy up for success instead of forcing a shot.
Brunson from deep three-point range. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to catch up with the head coach of the Suns. I asked Coach about Jalen Brunson's game and what stood out the most to him. He replied, I'd say his toughness as well as his leadership. His teammates rally behind him, and that's why we've got to bring that same kind of intensity to guarding him tonight. Containing Brunson won't be easy, but let's see if they're up for it. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, we thank you for that. Hart, no good. Suns leading by 10. Pass to Williams. Just under 3.5.
Bro, you so soft, bro. Come on.
Can't get it to fall. Some tough offensive.
How do you miss that layup?
Turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's Towns.
And then he reached. Why would he
and
reach?
the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It goes on Dylan Brooks, and he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. The offensive skill set for Karl Anthony Towns, Greg is a 7-footer, is very special, to say the least.
49. He looked like he put a hand up.
And he's worked on his defense. He may never be elite at that end, but he ignites an offense.
And here's Booker after OG Anunoby made that last three-pointer. Green with the ball. Now guarded by Towns. Back to Booker. The shot from the low post is good. Booker's got 7 points.
He's got the finesse. Booker with a feathery finish.
Brunson outside. Anunoby outside. And he makes that one. 5 points in the game.
And the penetrating ability of Anunoby. Confident when it comes to attacking the defense.
Here's Booker. In the hoop for his fourth field goal. 4 for 7 shooting and looking for more.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Brunson with a clean look. And it's off from three-point range. And there's a whistle. That goes on Dylan Brooks.
No, they did not call that.
That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get.
Then they gonna give him the ball right there. They give him a shot.
And so it's Devin Booker making highlights for the Sun. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And from what we've seen, guys, from Phoenix, what do you guys see?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, it's clearly a focus for them in this one, and no question that all the second chance looks are paying off.
Top of the key. It's hauled in
by that was good defense. Good hand.
Knicks trail by 6. And GA, you started your career with the Knicks. What memories do you have from your time in New York?
Well, after winning a championship in college, it was great to play for a team in the NBA that had similar aspirations. So many great veterans to learn from, and a Hall of Fame coach.
A three-pointer is right on target.
The top 2 things Bridges does well: defend and hit jumpers off the catch.
Allen, right side. Trying to find Towns.
I did not mean pass zone.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thank you, guys. Well, this Knicks team has grit. Jalen Brunson said, quote, "No matter what the situation is, we are going to attack it. No matter who's in front of us, we are going to grind." Guys, back to you.
No quit. All right, Allie, we thank you very much.
And defensively, if you are not on point, Brunson more than capable of finishing inside.
And timeout called by Jordan Ott. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. And so Booker will bring it up for Phoenix. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul.
That one goes on Anunoby.
Well, Booker sees the defense coming and just pushes right through them to get his shot off.
Both shots good from the stripe. Looking around the NBA, Devin Booker, GA, is as good as any 2-guard out there.
Obviously, we know how Devin scores it.
Good defense.
But I love, he also can run your offense, and he gives good effort defensively.
To the wing right side. Done. Miss again. Knicks trail by 5. Pass to Towns. Towns is doubled. Here's Anunoby. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Anunoby's got 8 points.
And what an assured player. Anunoby believes in his ability to shoot the ball off the catch.
Brooks outside. A floater. And he lays it up and in.
Making the floater look this smooth is not as easy as it looks. It's a challenging shot.
And Hart has it in the corner. A shot.
Okay, he just hitting with anybody. All right.
Hart's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. For 3, Booker. Knicks with the rebound.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
To the middle. Here's Towns.
Wow.
He takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Towns has got his second basket of the game. Here's Booker. And Devin Booker in the paint.
He has no deficiencies. He has no flaws in his offensive game. Booker, he's capable of dropping 30 on any given night against any given player.
From 15 feet away. And it's Towns missing.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Here's Allen. It's rebounded by Anunoby. The Knicks trailing. Hart outside. Here's the 3. It's hauled in by Dunn. Here's Richards. Count it, good.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
There's a screen. Here's Brunson. Another miss. The drop continues. Now just 1 for 9 from the floor. And timeout called by Jordan Ott.
Yeah, I gotta take Booker out.
Some adjustments to the game plan. Richard is a Phoenix native. Who would you say is the greatest player in Suns history?
There's a round mound that comes to my mind, but I have to go with the MVP Steve Nash, who won it twice. But there's still a case for Devin Booker, but he's still adding to it.
Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Here's Green. Bridges with some nice defense. Knicks trailed by 3. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Anunoby has the open look. Misses the 3. Pass to Williams. Allen outside. Gets it off. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle.
We winning, but we kind of struggling.
The Suns on top, up by 3. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
I'm just happy he missing shots.
Second half of basketball.
Okay, who's this second Devin Booker?
We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Here's Booker.
And he missed it. Oh my God.
New York.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
And you think of the great shot creators, Richard, how underrated is footwork to what they do?
No, it's very underrated. It's not just big men. You look at guys like Jalen Brunson, Kyrie Irving, even going back to Kobe Bryant.
Oh, I thought he was going to miss that.
Will always enable you to get off your shot. The blinding speed of Green really turns on the Jets in transition. It's impressive to watch.
Clarkson for 3. It's rebounded by O'Neal. Phoenix leading by 5. Here's Booker. Banked in off the glass. Booker's got 15.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
A shot by Clarkson, no good. And here's Phoenix. They've led by as much as 10. Pass to Brooks. Booker in the corner. Robinson with the block.
That's when I should have did a floater.
Clarkson for 3. Clarkson missing again. And so Booker will bring it up for Phoenix. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Ooh, good step back.
Devin Booker's focused on hooping and leaving a legacy. He said, my thing is, and Kobe said it too, inspiring the youth is everything. A kid grows up and is like, man, I want to be Devin. I want to dress like him. I want to play like him. And that's what makes me wake up in the morning. Guys, back to you.
Truly a role model for that next generation. Okay, Allie, we thank you for the report. No good from Yabusele. Brooks with no one around.
Ooh, look at the pass.
Great assist by Booker as that one goes in.
Well, spacing the floor. Brooks is comfortable shooting it from deep. And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost him.
And if they want to come back in this game, look, they got to clean up those mistakes.
Green deciding where to go with it. Spins. The drive by Booker.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
They've had great execution, and what stands out is that they're just taking what the defense gives them, not forcing anything.
A shot by Clarkson, no good.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
In a major drought, need to find some sort of
It's just one of them games, huh?
Tight handles there from Green. Gotta love the young player who's not afraid to show off his skills.
Out to the right wing. Clarkson outside. 6 on the shot clock. To halt the run.
I pissed him off. I know he got pissed after that. I'm gonna try to get 50 wins before I get off this jump. Yeah, you know we had to put Curry on smart. Not have him on Luka.
At you. It's the NBA right here on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, alongside Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter is Allie LaForce. It's Pajemski on the wing. Outside Curry. Back to Green. Right side Curry. That one rolls around and rims out. And it's the Lakers' ball. And one guy you can neither speed up nor slow down. That's Luka Doncic, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. He completely dictates the pace. From the opening tip till the final buzzer, he can control the game.
Outside Moody. Fires the three. Shot is off.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Inside. Butler with a steal. Pass to Curry. Three-pointer. Rebound by the Lakers.
All right, let me stop Tyson on my shot.
Now Doncic. Outside Reeves. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. And another three for the Lakers.
And when James is knocking down his threes, watch out. This offense is dangerous.
It's going to be on LeBron James.
LeBron James.
That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone by. Curry, no good. And here are the Lakers. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with Steve Kerr. We discussed the challenge of defending Luka Doncic specifically in the pick and roll. Coach wasn't afraid to voice his concerns. He said, quote, that's where Luka poses the most problems. The main thing is we have to be quick to react. If we're a step slow, when they're in that set, he'll burn us. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Allie. And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Doncic outside. From deep. 5 on the clock. That falls. Nice feed that time from James.
And adding to this lead right now. Riding a wave of momentum. Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Curry with it. Now guarded by Ayton. And it's hammered home by Green.
Curry's got such a great feel and understanding of the game. I mean, he can make a lot happen in the pick and roll.
Fires in the triple. Doncic has got 6.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
James, left side. It's Smart on the wing. Outside Reeves. Back to James. The 3 is up. And another 3 for the Lakers.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Now here's Butler. Over Reeves. Butler, good.
Look, Butler will get his shot now, forcing his way inside that time.
As you know, acquiring a big man was a priority for the Lakers in the offseason break.
And that became a glaring need as we saw in their first-round exit against Minnesota. But enter DeAndre Ayton, a definite upgrade, BA. And we know Luka is at his best alongside a rim-running center.
It looks easy, effortless. Curry, natural from long range.
Here's Doncic. And Doncic with the jam.
And staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has to tighten up.
And if it doesn't, this is only going to get uglier. I mean, that's no way to defend a player of his caliber. That's the finesse part of his game right there, lofting in that little teardrop.
Smart outside. The shot's good on the assist by James.
They've really built this lead on the back of their perimeter game.
And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those threes early, and it'll open up the inside for him later on.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Both teams will make substitutions. And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up for the Golden State Warriors. 11-point game. Outside heel. From deep three-point land.
So time, he got stuck on the damn screen.
Almost looks effortless, but Hill just worked hard to build those efficient mechanics.
Now Doncic. Give him 8 points now. And here's Vanderbilt from the arc.
Vanderbilt, are you serious?
Hit again from deep.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And so it's LeBron James making things happen for Los Angeles. He's found his range, hitting 3 triples in the quarter. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
Benson can't hit. The three from Curry. 4-3, Stephen Curry. And you might think the toughest picks are set by the bruisers. But some say the shooters actually set the best screens. Why is that?
Well, the guy guarding a shooter doesn't want to leave their side. So when they screen you, you get no help.
Here's Curry. And they pick up 2. Curry's got 5 points in the quarter.
Boy, Curry is just such a fabulous shot maker. Really knows how to adjust his motion for any distance or defense.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thank you. The Warriors at last season's trade deadline swinging the deal for Jimmy Butler. Stephen Curry said him signing an extension is big. He's committed for this.
I tried to swing it over to my other buddy Hill.
We all thrive off of that energy and that kind of environment. We are up for the challenge. Brian, back to you.
They're all in. Allie, thank you. To the paint. Back to Reeves. Out to Hachimura. Laravia outside. Just 5 on the clock. Hachimura sets a screen. Here's Vincent. And it's all from three-point range. Warriors trail by 7. Outside Curry. This one for 3.
Let's go, Steph.
And he scores it. Now 5 of 9 from the field.
As a defender, it's got to be a futile feeling when Curry's in the zone like this.
Vincent. He drops it from range.
I used to. I haven't played my team in like 3 years.
On the board with a 3 there.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
Curry, that's good.
Hey, inside Curry has all the tricks. Floaters, scoop shots, fallaways, left hand, right hand. However he has to do it, he will.
And last season, the Warriors had their most success playing a small ball lineup, Grant.
Well, they more than held their own on the back.
All right, so I'm going to just have to switch everything because he's picking fading with everybody.
To add some size this summer.
So it's the Warriors now, following the three-pointer by Los Angeles. Healed for 3. Hachimura with a rebound. The Lakers lead by 8. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Down low. Here's the 3. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
Nah, it's not that I hate it. It's just why I stopped playing?
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout.
You know what? All the overpowered cars and stuff, it was kind of crazy, and then everybody going 5 out. It just got boring. And shoot, I mean, if I tried it this year, I don't even know if I like it the way the game speed and everything is. I can already tell it'll probably just be like a game of just that should literally be football. Just get the ball and throw it. Run as fast as you can up the court.
For a different look here. And it's Butler with the ball for the Warriors. They trail by 11. Outside Pajemski. To the inside. Lays it up and banks it in. Pajemski's got his first 2 points.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations. Getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Smart for 3. Warriors with the rebound. In transition, here come the Warriors. And that one
the prices of VC is just crazy. That's why I haven't really gotten to my player like that, to be honest. I don't see how people just buy all these bills and stuff.
Opportunity for early offense, you got to push it and push it every time.
I make one player and that's it. I don't,
watch him go to work.
I got you see dudes with like 10 different builds. I'm like, God
They
damn.
left him too open on that play.
Outside Butler. Outside, Green. Pass to Kuminga. 6 on the shot clock. Golden State needs to get off a shot. 3-pointer.
Good defense.
Hachimura with a rebound. Los Angeles leading by 9. Back to Smart. To the middle. And Aiden gets it to go.
Yeah, this is where Aiden's comfortable.
Shit, Curry might gonna have to play the whole next half.
An array of inside moves to his advantage.
We've got 13 seconds left in the first half of this game. Pass to Heel. From the arc. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes. Heel's got 6.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. Well, when you think about all the miles Jimmy Butler has on his legs now, how many more does he have left for him?
Well, he's been shouldering the load
good steal.
for a long time. What separates him from the pack is his sheer will and his IQ. So he might just surprise us a little.
And the Lakers with possession here. The Warriors getting their last shot to go. Back to James. Kicks it to Doncic. The Luka 3. Money.
You cannot give Luka any space out beyond the arc because he'll make you pay every time.
Outside, Green. Outside Curry. From the line. And again, it's Golden State.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
Out to the wing. The 3 from Ayton.
Right, so Lakers got all 3-point shooters now. That's crazy.
And look at Aiden finding that rhythm, getting his shot off fast.
Here's Curry. Pass to Moody. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry.
Excellent feed from Steph Curry. Now
Reeves. And here's Doncic. He's got 13. In the paint, Luka.
Doncic giving you the full package. Superstar for sure.
Here's Curry. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. 4-3. A nice shot by Doncic. And now it's a 12-point Los Angeles lead.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
Well, Grant, the Lakers captured the 3 seed last season, but only the 8th best point differential in the West. What does that tell you?
It tells me that they overachieved in the regular season, but a team this star-studded has postseason aspirations as well. That's where they'll look to improve.
Nice work from Doncic, doing a good job finding a way to get it done inside.
Back to Curry. Over Smart. And that one comes up a bit short. Los Angeles leading by 12. Doncic feeling it out a bit. The explosion to the rim for Luka.
Ready for takeoff. Doncic taking advantage of the opening.
Outside Moody. Outside Curry. Wide open look. Good on the shot. Curry's got 21.
He's bringing.
I gotta go to the zone. They can't guard nobody out there.
Not letting the scoreboard discourage him right now.
Boy, I tell you what, the hole would be a lot deeper if he wasn't being as efficient as he's been so far.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Luka Doncic has studied LeBron James' game for a long time, and now they're teammates. Luka said, "It's a dream come true. I always looked up to him. I think we both make our teams better. Our IQ is very high. Just having 2 guys like that on the court helps the whole team out." Back to you.
Quite a tandem. Okay, Allie, thanks for the report. Basket counts.
Well, I'm not sure how that one found the bottom of the net, but hey, you take it when it comes.
Smart outside. Doncic outside. Fires from deep. And Smart nails the triple.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from 3-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Showing off with the floater game. Not a shot you can swat.
Doncic outside. On the wing, Reeves. Pass to Smart. Back to Reeves. From outside, off the mark. Curry with it. He got it up. Oh, what a performance by Luka Doncic. He has been the story for Los Angeles, providing the scoring punch right now, putting up a cool 22. We'll be right back with you shortly. Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Warriors trail by 9. Here's Curry. Oh, Curry with the touch.
He's been shooting with great consistency tonight. Love to see that confident play on offense.
Outside Vanderbilt. Here's Vincent. Off target with the 3. And it's Butler with the ball for Golden State. Here's Post. And he goes in for the dunk.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Shot clock at 2. And it's Laravia missing. A few possessions into the fourth, just over a minute played. And it's Butler with the jam.
Throwing it down in style. Butler playing with a lot of force.
And it's Vincent off the drive. Out left to the wing. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Outside Reeves. Here's Arabia. The Lakers with another miss.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. You just missed it.
And
what a shot.
And what a comeback. Do they have enough left to maintain this energy and get
I guess
the
that
win?
zone messing them up.
I did not think they had enough clock to get all the way back, but here they are. And now they've got to feel like they're in control of this thing.
And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. And the Lakers will go for a different look here. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
I was able to listen in on what J.J. Redick was going over with his team. Coach was urging his team to play strong defense, reminding them no easy hoops, give effort, and help when needed. They do say defense wins championships, guys.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks.
Zero hesitation from Reeves that time. He never lacks confidence.
Oh, no good. Los Angeles leading by 3. James outside. Doncic outside. Smart outside. Here's Ayton. James fires. LeBron sticks the triple.
Off the catch, LeBron not lacking confidence or hesitating.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle.
Never mind, he got his starters back in. They've been hitting all game.
Six-point game. Now here's Curry. Rebounded by Ayton. Reeves with the ball. Green picks him up. Butler with a steal. Butler takes it in. And he powers it down. One-handed.
And Butler not afraid of having the ball in his hands in these big moments. He's the guy that you can count on to get it done in the play.
The free ball is down.
This has been the story of the game, a battle fought on offense.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
Now here's Curry. Takes a 3. Oh, Smart with a rebound. The Lakers lead by 7. Doncic outside. James outside. Here's Doncic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. James outside. James,
No way.
Freight train coming.
An expiring clock, nothing new for James. He just calmly knocks down the shot he takes.
Curry! 19-footer is good. 54 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Smart outside. Cash from downtown.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Stephen Curry. 17-footer is in. It's stolen by Green. From deep. Doncic there for the rebound. 5-second differential between the shot
I'm
clock
gonna try
and
at
game
least
clock.
once a day.
Can't get it to go.
And
Just not enough time for them to get back in this game.
Not by a long shot. It's all but official.
Money from 3. Here's Reeves. And so they foul intentionally.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And now we've got an intentional foul.
Moses moves. First personal foul. Second team foul.
And no good, as the first free throw misses. We'll see if he can hit the second. And he ends up making the second. And that increases the lead to 6. Time called here. The Warriors decide to talk it over. 11 seconds left in the fourth. Given the situation here, what sort of strategy needs to be top of mind?
The game's not quite done yet, but they need points right away.
Yeah, but they've got to score and then foul immediately.
Substitution on the court.
Curry fires. The 3 is off. From downtown. So it's Los Angeles.
Damn, another bad loss. Well,
Just a gutsy performance.
we fought back though. We was getting blown out at first.
When this one was up in the air late, they showed how tough-minded they are as a team.
Yeah, I'll be back on probably tomorrow. If not tomorrow, definitely Monday. Look at this shit. They couldn't miss. (63-68) field goal percentage. The 3-point percentage is the biggest difference, though. He now more than half of his. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They need to up the difficulty. Probably like the Superstar or Hall of Fame or something. Yeah, I'll probably holler at y'all tomorrow. Probably around the same time, probably like 5 or 6.